Guys, Real Blue Gunderson here, and I'm going to show you guys my NASCAR collection. So here we go. Start off, my Dale Jr. car. These are the cars that I have not opened. Some Tony Stewart's. Down the line, that Kurt Busch there is autographed. Ken Schrader. Got a lot of Ken Schraders. A lot of these my mom got in an auction. At least all the Ken Schraders she did. Number 8. And then a Tide 32 car back there. And then got some haulers, a Kyle Busch, Terry Labonte. Back there is a Dale Jr. Nilla Wafer, and then Trevor Bayne's hauler you can't see. Jimmy Johnson Lowe's, Danica Patrick, and then a lot of die casts. Down the line here you can see. Hold on. Some Jeff Gordon memorabilia. Some Action Platinum, I think. This number 3. Hold on a sec. There you go. Number 3's hood does open, but I can never get it to stay open. Yep. So. NASCAR 14 car that came with my game. Kurt Busch in his box, because I have 2 Kurt Busches. Some diecasts that are still in their boxes. I have 2 of Ron Fellows, if you're wondering. A autograph from Paul Menard to Tommy from Paul Menard. Ken Schrader bobblehead NASCAR card that I got in the mail. And then a Tony Stewart, I don't know if you can see that. Tony Stewart pin. And then a hood, a little plastic hood that came with the Bonnie. Dale Jr.'s Do Shine hood. And then my Jeff Gordon memorabilia. Going down the line of diecast. There's the Jeff Gordon card that got canceled from Wave 1. Came out in the last wave. And the rest are all right here. There's the boxes from the diecast that I have opened from NASCAR Authentics. A newspaper clipping of Joey Logano when he won the 500 last year. Limited edition garage sign series of Paul Menard. My mom bought that. I don't know where she got it. A NASCAR thing or whatever that I hung up that I got for Christmas. Dale Earnhardt Daytona 500 win. Another 500 win, but this is the 25th anniversary of his greatest wins. 1 of 8. This is 3 of 8 when he won at Indianapolis, I believe. This one's Rusty Wallace, and then another Rusty Wallace. These are some custom diecast. My Skittles Cup Series car. My buddy runs Skittles Cup Series on Instagram. My first paint scheme I ever made, my Xbox 360. A custom Chase Elliott. And then a really good custom. These are where the really good customs come in. The 78, the 26, 35, 32. Hold on. The 13, that's not really a good custom. And then the 10 and the 18 are not customs. And then my really good custom of the 30 car from 2014 at Daytona. And now on to video games. I have NASCAR 15 on my Xbox, so I can't really show you that. First game we have is NASCAR 09. But it doesn't work. I need to get it. I tried getting it fixed, but it still doesn't work, so I have to get a new copy. NASCAR 08. I think it sucks. I hate it. Cannot get a win. And then, of course, I have NASCAR Inside Line. I don't know what I did with the case. So I just put it in one of my other NASCAR cases. And then I have the NASCAR expansion pack on Forza 6. I have a NASCAR DVD back there. You can see it. And then the movie 3 right there. I have the NASCAR Ultimate DVD Collection DVD. Here's a NASCAR license plate. I have a Dale Jarrett. I have two Dale Jarrett ones. I don't know where they're at. A Jeff Gordon, kind of like a curtain or whatever. I'm gonna do something with that. A Jeff Gordon. I actually found this Pepsi bottle for the Pepsi 400. I actually found it at they on the last day of school this year. When I was finishing up the 11th grade, of course, from going into my last year of high school. They had the Pepsi 400 cup there, and I'm like, do you guys have any more of these? They're like, yeah, we have them for sale for $1. We've had them for years, since the 90s. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy one. So here's some die casts that I'm using right now for a season. Of course, some of them are 2013s, 2014s, 2015s, and 2016s. I believe the only 2016 I have in here is that Chase Elliott. Going down the line here in case you guys didn't see those. Got a Coca-Cola Racing Family Cup back there. I actually had a 4-cup collection that my mom got me. It was that one's Elliott Sadler. And then in this box I believe I don't have one of Jeff Burton and Kurt Busch and Elliott Sadler, and then I have a Dale Jr. Cup in there, but I can't really get to it. Here's a postcard of Tony Stewart I got. Tony Stewart postcards from last year. That was pretty cool. Unless it was from 2014, I'm not sure. Valvoline and Dale Jr. Valvoline hat. Matt Kenseth card. I do have more cards somewhere. Jeff Gordon light switch cover. And then a not Carl Edwards. Jeff Burton. Number 23 Winston Noble car. NASCAR 2011 game. I don't know where the disc is. Oh, there's that Jeff Burton thing. There it is. Jimmy Johnson Cup. And then a mug that looks like NASCAR. It's stock car racing at least. But it's not NASCAR. And then here's some die cast here. If you're wondering why I have 2 Exalta cars, I'm using one for Chase Elliott and then the other one's hanging up on the wall that you guys saw. And then here's just a bunch of die cast that I've been using to play with, or at least for my seasons. Here's Jimmy Johnson NASCAR Bashers back there. But yeah, those are all the die casts I'm using. Not that 33 back there, if you guys can see that. That red 33, I'm not using that. Probably using for a custom. And the rest of them that are on the shelves, you got the Dale Earnhardt hauler, Dale Jr. remote control car, and then some random die cast here. Paul Menard, number 94, that's actually an ornament. And then in the back, you got, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's Marcus Ambrose, 2 Jimmy Johnsons, and then Kyle Busch. And then I've got these are all my cereal box cars. And then the 43. Dale Jr. Budweiser can with a Dale Jr. car. And then a Dale Earnhardt car back there. Kurt Busch tin. And then a NASCAR radio. Number 9 of Bill Elliott. I used to think that was Case Kane. I always used to think that was Case Kane when I was little. Tell me who drove the... Also, you guys, I have 2 AMCO cars. The 93 NASCAR ones. But, of course, one of them is a sprint car. The other one's a drag racer. Can you guys put in the comments who drove the 93 AMCO car? The AMCO gas station. Actually, that used to be my favorite gas station when I was little. Hold on. Okay, and then 2 187 scales back there. Dale Jr. and Matt Kenseth. Yeah, let me know in the comments who drove it. I feel like there's something I'm missing from showing you guys. Oh, right here, there's a Action Racing Collectibles. That's Rusty Wallace's number 2 Miller Lite. Elvis Presley 50th anniversary car. And then up here is a Bobby the Bonnie puzzle that has never been opened. A Dale Jr. Connects thing up there. It's the hauler. NASCAR picture right there that I cut out of a magazine. Oh, up here, there's just an Indy car up there. These are all of my 2009 through 2008, 2009, and 2010 cars. Dale Jr.'s number 3. And then these are old NASCARs. They're old muscle cars dressed up as NASCAR paint schemes. I can't get the hood to that 36 open most of the time. But this Service Master one, you guys are probably wondering, where'd you get the Service Master one? We've never seen that. Well, I don't know if most of you guys have seen it or not. But my stepdad gave me that when he worked for Service Master. I even have the hauler, but the hauler is at my dad's. I have a few haulers left at my dad's. And then I have a Jeff Gordon camouflage car. A lot of people said that that's a 2010, but it's not. It's actually a 2009. It came in a 2010 box. That 43 Best Buy car, that's a gift card, actually. I'll show you by the bottom. You can tell it's a gift card. So, yeah. And just 2 2008s. Apparently that's David Rudiman, but I consider it Dale Jarrett. And Matt Kenseth. But I'm really disappointed about this Dale Jr. When I got it, look, the amp is not in its right place and it's slanted down into the light. So, I don't know if you guys can really see that, but wasn't too happy. And then a Kyle Busch NASCAR Bashers thing. Got a Dale Jr. pillow car somewhere, but I don't know where. It's on my bed, but... And then I got a Chase Elliott hat right there. NASCAR sticker. This is a Interstate Batteries Kyle Busch calendar. I know I need to change it from June here in a few days. But that one's the motocross because apparently Joe Gibbs owns a dirt bike team. And then these are some covers from boxes of die-cast I bought. I need to get more put up. But yeah. And now, I'm going to pause the camera. So I'm going to show you guys my racetracks that I make. Well, see you in a second. This is my first custom racetrack. Got a lot of pit stalls in that. Got 2 sponsors, the Miller Lite and the NASCAR Nationwide Series. I know I need to change that. Kind of like a version of Martinsville, but it's big. Kind of looks like Martinsville and Indianapolis, but it's supposed to be a super speedway track. Super speedway oval. Now on to the next track. Alright. Here's a version of Bristol. Kind of a bit of a fail, but I've only used it like once, but alright, next track. Okay, this next one is my best track, but I need you guys' help. Like, it wants to, like, kind of fold up like that. This is a large version of Texas Motor Speedway, but it keeps wanting to fold up. I'm trying to keep it pinned down. What do I gotta do? Do I gotta, like, pin it down to a board or something? Not sure. That's one of my best tracks so far. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comments what I should do to get it to stay completely flat for my diecast. Alright, next track. Okay, this one isn't one of my best tracks, but I got a giant long wooden sheet. The one that you saw in my Texas one. I got a long sheet of that I made a lot of right before I got that Texas one. I got a long thing of that, a whole roll from one of my teachers from school, and I made a lot of racetracks, but I lost a lot of them to a flood that we got a few years back. So, put in the hashtag in the put this in the comments. Hashtag rest in peace stop motion tracks. I made a lot of. I'm talking about really, really, really good ones. This one that I'm about to show you isn't one of my best, but these were really good that I made. I made Watkins Glen. I made Pocono. I made Daytona. I made, I believe, Martinsville, Bristol. I made a lot of tracks, but sorry for my stuttering. Oh shit. This, like I said, this one isn't one of my best, but this is Pocono. This is like the only one that survived out of all of them. So yeah, hashtag in the comments, hashtag rest in peace stop motion tracks. So yeah, on to the last track, and this one you guys are going to love because I remade this track from one of the ones I lost in the flood. You guys are going to love this one. Alright, there is one little corner that I'm trying to tape up. Show you guys there. Trying to keep it taped up, but here is the final track. I remade Daytona International Speedway. I know I got to replace the Nationwide Series logo with Xfinity, but I got NASCAR and Fox. Camping World Truck Series, the Budweiser Duels, the Sprint Unlimited, the Daytona logo, the Coke 0400 logo. I gotta add the Sprint Cup Series logo again. Well, for my league, it's the Interstate Battery Cup Series, but Lake Lloyd I couldn't make too big. As you can see, I used white out down there through the lake because I was trying to make this part for the Indy cars or whatever cars race at Daytona. Got that part, got that big open part where they spin down the backstretch. If they spin off of turn 2, and you have that big cement area, so that's good. Well, asphalt or cement, whatever. But yeah, this is Daytona. Oh, I kind of got it to bend up a little bit. There's Daytona International Speedway, and I love this track. But yeah, that is the last stop motion track that I can at least show you guys for right now. That is basically, from what I can find, all the stuff that I found, that's basically all of my NASCAR stop motion, well, NASCAR collection. So, be sure to leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. And if I can find any more NASCAR stuff, I'll see if I can show it to you. But yeah, that's my updated collection, my first collection video. Tell me what your favorite part of the collection was and what you guys think. Bye.